Hello, welcome to Basic Maths with Master Jude. Today we are starting with logarithm. So today we'll be doing the introduction, and we'll also know by the end of the class you should be able to define logarithm, and also you should also differentiate between logarithm and indices, and you should be able to change from indices to logarithm, from logarithm to what indices. Now what is logarithm? Logarithm is that power. Logarithm means what power do I raise a number to get another number. For example, what if I have x to the power of y is equal to what? B. Do you know that this is what in indices form? This is in indices form. So we are asking what power will I raise to get to what another number? That is, if I raise x to the power of y, I will get to what? B. Look at this illustration. 2 to the power of 3 is equal to what? 8. That is, if I raise 2 to the power of 3, I'll get what? 8. So this is in indices form. So how do I change it to what? To logarithm form. Watch. So this will give me log. Okay, let's change this one. Log what? B. B is what? X is equal to what? Y as a what? Power. Meaning that if I raise x to the power of y, I'll get b. Let's change 2 to the power of 3 is equal to 8, which is in indices to logarithm. So this will give me log what? 8. B is what? 2 is equal to what? 3. So logarithm means if I raise this 2, we are trying to look for a number that if you raise to a power, it will give you another number. So 2 power 3 will give me what? 8. Look at it. 2 power 3 is what? 8. Another illustration, let's say I have 3 to the power of what? 3 is equal to what? 27. So if this is in indices, I want to change this to logarithm. This will give me log what? 27 base what? 3 is equal to what? 3. Meaning that 3 power 3 will give us what? 27. So let's pick this simple examples there to understand it better. So I'll do 1, 2, and 3. Then you do 4 and 5. Then you comment your answer. So let's pick the first one. The first one, we have 4 to the power of what? 3. Okay, let me clean. You can take this down before I clean. Okay, let me clean. Now, so 4 to the power of 3 is equal to 64. Now, I want to change this indices to a logarithm. It will be what? Log what? This 64 base what? 4 is equal to what? 3. Meaning that 4 to the power of 3 will give me 64, because 4 times 4 is 16. 16 times 4 will give me what? 64. The second one, 2 to the power of 5 is equal to what? 32. Let me change to logarithm. So this will give us log 32 base 2 is equal to what? 5. This is how to change from logarithm to what? From indices to logarithm. Now let's look at